As the development of the blog platform and technology of MarketHive has been moving exponentially forward, some things starting to click. And it started to occur to me while I'm working on publishing a blog about the blogging power of MarketHive and the blog platform. But there's something viral occurring, something beyond what we're building, because what we're building is an infrastructure that facilitates something bigger than what MarketHive, I believe, is. And that is, many years ago, I had visions of building a blog cloud. What's a blog cloud? Well, it's the ability to create just massive reach and massive SEO and backlinkings and all of that in an exponential nature, utilizing particular tools that are built. So that is the purpose of this video, is try to paint for you the reach that goes beyond the technology. So, with that said, the latest technology that we have been developing for the MarketHive blog platform has facilitated a combination of cultural and viral shifts. Hard to explain. That's the purpose of this video, is to try to illustrate to you how all of this is coming together. So, what I have here is I'm in the process of building the blog for the blog platform, and all of these things that are occurring are occurring from the new technologies we have developed that you will see here in this blog, like blogcasting and another thing called blog swipe. So I'm in the process of putting this together when this concept of this blogcasting, which is a kind of a play on broadcasting. If these three little cells here represent your blog, which is what they do, they represent the MarketHive blog, your blog. We've given the ability for unlimited people to subscribe to your blog. Now, this is truly a viral and a cultural thing, because if you think about it, people who are subscribing to your blog will continue to subscribe and actually tell other people about your blog. But unlike all the other systems out there where one person subscribes and when you update the blog, one person's notified. Well, our system, when you subscribe and when the blog is updated, your Twitter account, your Facebook account, your Google account, your LinkedIn account, your MarketHive account, which could literally have thousands of followers, is notified of the blog. This is where it starts to become rather interesting, because we could literally have, well, you think about, there's a lady named Pamela Geller who blogs. She's political, but she has literally like 3 to 15, 20, 30 million people following her blog. Like Rush Limbaugh, I think he has like 40, 50 million people listening to him. But when you're following the blog in the traditional sense, one person is updated when your blog is updated. That one person who's following by an email. With our system, your social network is informed of an update in the blog. So all of the people that you have in Twitter, which I have 10,000, it's not a lot, it's more than most, or in Facebook, I have Facebook pages of 50, 70, 100,000. My Facebook account, which is the only thing I can subscribe to this type of system, has 5,000 people. My MarketHive account, my LinkedIn, so the total of those accounts, and then this represents one of my blogs, which is updated with my content through a WordPress plugin that we have. So literally, if I'm your subscriber, it's about 20,000 people are potentially reached, that's why it's called a reach, by your update, by your latest blog article. And so just me, I represent about 20,000 people. So if you had 15,000 subscribers like me, so 15,000 times 20,000, get a number like 300 million. I mean, this is unbelievable. It's hard to even get your arms around it. We have to try to illustrate this, and that's the purpose of this video, is to try to help you visualize what this means. So, in the process of showing you how all these things have been knitted together and what this represents, I'm going to finish this blog here, because this blog will then produce the effects in what I call downstream. And what is downstream? It's the thousands and thousands of people subscribing to your blog. There's also a meritorious or a meritocratic potential to this too, that when you have thousands of people subscribing to your blog and you produce bad content or bad design, or you publish 15 of them the same thing all this, in one day, you're affecting a lot of people in your downline, and they click on that, and I will show you how that works. If your blog shows up on Facebook and they click on it, goes back to your blog, and they don't like what you're doing, they're going to unsubscribe. So you are immediately rewarded or immediately punished for the way that you behave and what you produce in a blog. And this is how it should be. So we are really falling upon or discovering a super type of a viralness of this that rewards those people who actually produce what the culture is looking for, and it actually shuns and shuts off the people who are producing things the culture doesn't want. It's an excellent solution to a long-term problem, and that is being able to get your word out in a legitimate way to people who want to hear what you have to say. And that is the purest essence of inbound marketing, and that is the core of what we do. So stand by as I go through the process to illustrate the power, the reach, and the unbelievable capacities and capability of MarketHive. So we begin this illustration of this journey of building the viralness and the reach by publishing this blog. I've just finished this blog. I haven't published it yet. It's a blog about the blogging platform, but this is about the features of the blogging platform. This video that I'm producing, that you're listening here, is about the incredible benefits and as we discover the amazing power of it. Okay, so I've published that blog. It's called the Blogging Power of MarketHive. So let's kind of follow it as it moves downstream. So when members of MarketHive, subscribers, see the blog, your blog, this blog, and they click on blogcasting, which is the subscribe button, they have a choice here to choose. Well, I've already chosen all these, so what you're going to see here is this is now being subscribed to me and thousands of others to their Facebook pages, just like to my Facebook page right here. You see it right there. There's where it has been published, and you can see that I have 4,968 friends, and like I said, it fluctuates. And it's published to my particular blog that I have subscribed to it. So this has now published to my blog, which my blog also has another technology to it, connecting it to 25 of my own social networks like Delicious and Tumblr and Stumbled Upon, and etc., etc. So as we move down the downstream, we go look at my Twitter account. And you can see it's published there. Same thing, you click on it, it takes you to the MarketHive blog, to that particular MarketHive blog. And let's go look at my LinkedIn account. And you'll see it, there it is, as it's publishing to thousands of MarketHive subscribers, each one with the average of 10,000 connections in their social accounts. So you say 1,000 times 15,000. I just published this, and I've got a reach of 15 million people just in that one publication. This is incredible. But how do you see this? How do I illustrate this so you really understand the power of this? Plus, we also have something else going on, and that is, not only are we publishing to these and publishing to my WordPress site, which is amazing enough as it is, we also have an additional thing going on, and that is the growth of that WordPress site. There we are pointing up to my WordPress site that I'm pointing to, and that's it right there. Those are my social accounts that are connected to it. So as we follow downstream of the social networks that are connected to my WordPress blog, we see here with AppNet, it is published right here, the blogging power of MarketHive. On myblogger.com, there it is. On Digo, again, there it is. On my Facebook fan page at facebook.com/MarketHive, there it is, published. On my Flickr, again, there it is. On my Google Plus, again, there it is, published. On my Flipboard, there it is. Instagram, published there too. It's already got 11 likes on it. Instagram, or Instapaper, there's the article. LinkedIn, on my LinkedIn page for company page for MarketHive, there it is. On my live journal, and it goes on and on. Plurk, Pinterest, Reddit, StumbleUpon, my WordPress blog, WordPress.com blog, and Tumblr, and there's many, many more. But how do I illustrate this to you? It's really quite amazing what this does. So I've created some graphics here to help illustrate this. And this is the main system right here, where your MarketHive blog is subscribed to by thousands of people. And these represent those subscriptions, and then you're publishing to one of your WordPress, and other people are publishing to their WordPress by blog sharing with you too, with our tools. And so your information then pushes up into your WordPress blog. And I illustrate your WordPress blog kind of with that, because everything's not all pointing to one thing. They're sharing, and they're pointing over here, pointing over there, and that's why I call it a kind of a blog cloud. This represents all the different blog clouds out there that are interrelated to what you're doing, but they have different social networks, and some of them are communicating with yours and others, and this just explodes out there exponentially in a viral nature. So even that doesn't really illustrate the power of this. So I've created this little illustration here. Here is you, thousands of subscribers, the lower system here, and then you're publishing up to your WordPress with our system. And whether you have 1 or 100, but you probably, you could have hundreds of friends who are sharing your content with your groups, and then you're sharing to all those social networks, which could represent, those are 25. Let's say each one has 1,000 members in it. That's not hard to accomplish. That represents 25,000 people. This represents literally hundreds of thousands of people. But you have a group. So you have a group of 60, 70 people all working together and creating common content in this system. So there's one of your friends who just has one WordPress blog. I mean, you could literally have a lot more than one, but this is just representing one. So that represents 6 people there. So think about just the 6 people, each with 25 social networks publishing off of their WordPress, and they all have different subscribers to what they're publishing. I mean, this literally represents, it could comprehensively represent millions of people in the reach. But then you start growing your garden, and you get out to 60, 100, 200 people in your groups. And this can become literally a massive social network, backlinking, WordPress, Joomla, huge, just a huge broadcasting platform, because we have simply joined a social network into a multi-million-dollar inbound marketing platform. And this is what has happened in just a matter of 2 weeks from us delivering nothing more than some unique technology that allows people to swipe your blog into their WordPress, into their groups, and people to subscribe to your blog with their small amount of social network options and produce massive stellar results. In just a matter of weeks, we're seeing a growth in MarketHive that's becoming exponential, and I believe it's almost entirely all has to do with this. Thank you. I hope this helps you understand the viral exponential power of our platform. It's not like anything else, and we support all the other blogging platforms out there, so we simplify everything for you. Just work in one place, and then it publishes out and broadcasts out to all the other blogging platforms that you have. Just hook them all into our system. So it's as simple as that. It's simple, powerful. I hope you come and use it and understand and discover what we have here. Thank you.